Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap. Today I'm playing along with my friends Sarah, Jessica, and Natalie for Cherry Challenges. And this challenge I am doing the scrap lift challenge, and we are scrap lifting Sarah. So that was the page that she made, and then this is the page that I made, scrap lifting her. I'm using this photo of my daughter and our little kitten, Lady. And this was one of the first times that Lady has slept on my older daughter's lap. So it was quite the momentous occasion. I'm using Echoes of Time from 49 and Market. And I'm going to, on the left side of the page, I'm going to just use a white cardstock. And then I'm looking for what I'm going to use on the right side of the page. So I think about all of these really cool pattern papers, but I did start gravitating towards the more plain pattern papers. And so I grabbed this one with the diamonds, and then the last paper is this one with the stripes, and I just love it, so I'm going to use that one. And she actually used stripes on the right side of her paper as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this by 6 inches. And then I'm also going to cut the branding strip off. At this point I realized, oh, I like that branding strip as that little vertical transition. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go off camera and I'm going to distress these sides that I can go ahead and put down here. I am going to go ahead and commit. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that branding strip down as well. I distressed both pieces. That's just my style. I like to distress everything. To start, we are going to go into the rub-ons, and actually I'm going to use these inks that I pulled from 49 and Market. It's the purple one, which I believe is called Lavender Fields, and then the pink one, which is I believe called Pink Sand. And there we go. So now I just have some horizontal lines going across the page. That's what I did with those inks. And now I'm going to go ahead and start doing some rub-ons. I start with this big one here. I'm going to use my bone folder to go ahead and rub this on. I also have these little staples that I'm going to use throughout my page as well. But here we go. There we go. I did go ahead and cut out some of that rubbing. And I tried to use some rub-ons from each of the 3 sheets that come in the package. And so you see me grabbing some more of those staples. And then I'm going to grab some of these, what are they called? Gears, to go ahead and add over here to the left. So it was very embellishment heavy on the left, and then on the right she had the photo and some more embellishments as well. And that's what I'm kind of focusing on. I'm trying to build up all of the layers of embellishments over on the left for the most part. Here we go. I'm going to use a couple more rub-ons from this last sheet. I did want one of these dangly little guys right here. And then I'm going to grab this like a background layer type thing. And I'm actually going to cut it in half and just use half of it over on the right side of that white paper. Just right there. So I'm going to go ahead and rub that on. And I think that's going to do it for the rub-ons. There we go. So I will go ahead and get rid of that. Now we are going to dive into the chipboard. So I'm going to go ahead and start looking for stuff that I like. I especially wanted these for my title, so I'm going to use this one that says remember. And then I do find a couple more wordy bits that I want to use in this layout over on the left side here. I don't use any of the chipboard on the right side with my photo. Not quite using... I'm not quite using any embellishments on the right yet. So here I'm going to grab the laser cut elements, and I'm just going to start kind of embellishing over here. I grab this frame. I am going to use that to frame my daughter and our little kitty together. And that's how it's going to go over on the right. Then I have this little cog or gear, and I put it there for now, but it does not go there. I am going to use this little owl with his little top hat. It's super cute. And I go ahead and grab some more of these staples out of the elements, but I'm not sure if I wind up using them or not. I'm going to grab this it's like a little banner with some lights on it, some hanging lights. I'm going to go ahead and put that down here to the bottom of the white paper. I'm going to use one of these pipes with all these really cool elements. I'm going to use a bird cage. I'm going to grab this little top hat. I am going to grab a butterfly. I'm going to grab a pocket watch. I'm going to go ahead and add another little gear up there. I think I'm going to add some gears to my big floral rub-on. Now I am grabbing the wildflower laser cuts, and I'm going to start embellishing with those. I am going to grab leaves and flowers, and I'm just going to try to add them throughout my layout here. So some of the stuff was already coming out, and I'm just like, okay, I'll grab it and I'll use it. You obviously want to be used, so I'm going to go ahead and use you. There's these like little round things. I just grabbed those for some interest. Trying to use all the flowers. I am also going to try to use those big flower pieces that are already I had already taken out. I'm going to use those over by the frame. But right now I'm just focusing on the left side of the paper. So I think I'm almost done. I want to add another flower there, but yeah, I think I'm done on the left. Just using those little round bits. Oh, I am going to add some little leaves to this cluster over here. Now, okay, so I think that I'm going to go ahead and add some ephemera, but before I do that, I want to finish with the wildflower laser cuts. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put that frame on my photo, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut my photo around the frame so it's just the frame. You can see there. And now I'm going to go ahead and add those floral pieces. I'm going to, add that butterfly. And now we're going to go through some of the ephemera to use. I thought about using this little half doily, but I decided not to. And I'm going to grab a ticket and this little banner piece to go over here on the right side of the page with my framed photo. and I think about some more tickets, but I wind up going with a little, I don't know, a little piece over here. I'm going to build it up into a nice cluster. And I do find this little frame. I want to use it, so I'm going to use it right here on that little cluster as well. So now I go off camera and I'm going to go ahead and put everything down. I'm going to add my journaling to that little spot right there. It just says my daughter's name and lady, and this was back in September. And now I'm going to add some splatters of this Hot Fudge Shimmerz vibes, and that's super easy to do with the vibes because it's, you know, it just has a nozzle you take out and you kind of flick the paint on. And then it adds like this brown shimmery dots. And then I decide I need something else, so I'm going to bring in some white buttons. I'm going to use them kind of just around the page, not really putting them anywhere. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just, ooh, this looks good. Ooh, this looks good. Ooh, this looks good. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I do go off screen and I glue those down, and then that is my layout. So don't forget, this is a hop that I do with Sarah, Jessica, and Natalie. Make sure you check them out, give them some love. I will have the links for my products that I use down below in the description, as well as the challenge that we're doing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you come back and watch me on my crafty journey. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.